Welcome to Alternatify, the channel where we delve into the pivotal moments of history and ask the most intriguing question, what if? We explore the branching paths of time, imagining worlds that might have been. Today, we confront one of history's most profound turning points. What if the seemingly inevitable fall of Constantinople in 1453 had never occurred? This single event, the collapse of the Byzantine Empire, sent ripples across continents and centuries. Its absence would have reshaped the Renaissance, redirected the age of exploration, and fundamentally altered the modern world we inhabit. The year 1453 marks a moment etched into the annals of time, signifying not just the end of an empire, but the closing of an era. The fall of Constantinople was a seismic shift, a pivotal moment that reverberated across Europe and beyond. For over 1,000 years, the Byzantine Empire stood as a formidable bulwark against Eastern expansion. It was a beacon of civilization, a preserver of classical knowledge, and a vital trading hub connecting East and West. Constantinople itself was a marvel of strategic genius, nestled at the crossroads of two continents. Its legendary triple walls, formidable defenses, and natural harbor made it virtually impregnable for centuries, a testament to human ingenuity. Yet by the 15th century, a new and potent force had risen, the Ottoman Empire. Driven by ambition and military prowess, the Ottomans steadily encroached upon Byzantine territories, their gaze fixed on the glittering prize of Constantinople. The siege of 1453 was a clash of titans, a desperate struggle between the young, determined Sultan Mehmed II and the valiant, outnumbered Emperor Constantine XI. It was a testament to both Ottoman strategic brilliance and Byzantine unwavering courage. The immediate consequences of the city's fall were stark. It signaled the definitive end of the Roman Empire's eastern continuation, a profound loss of a cultural and political center. Ottoman dominance in the eastern Mediterranean was cemented, forever altering the geopolitical landscape. Let us first imagine a scenario where Constantinople, against all odds, holds. Perhaps timely reinforcements arrive from the west, or internal Ottoman setbacks force Mehmed II to abandon the siege. The city endures. This survival would immediately create a more balanced power dynamic in the eastern Mediterranean. The Byzantine Empire, even weakened, would remain a significant player, preventing the swift and total Ottoman hegemony that historically occurred. The European Renaissance, as we know it, might have taken a different trajectory. The historical influx of Byzantine scholars and their precious texts into Italy, fleeing the Ottoman advance, would be less dramatic, potentially altering the focus and pace of intellectual revival in the West. Religiously, a surviving Byzantium would mean a stronger Eastern Orthodox Church. This enduring presence could have fostered greater dialogue, or perhaps even a path towards reconciliation with the Roman Catholic Church, fundamentally altering the Christian world. The Ottoman Empire, denied its ultimate prize, would be forced to re-evaluate its expansionist strategies. Its energies might be diverted elsewhere, perhaps towards the Mamluks in Egypt or deeper into the Balkans, leading to entirely different conflicts and territorial gains. Consider another path. Constantinople survives the 1453 siege, but its long-term decline continues. It becomes a weakened, isolated city-state, constantly under Ottoman attrition, perhaps enduring blockades or internal strife. Paradoxically, this prolonged struggle could spark a Byzantine Renaissance. Faced with existential threats, the Byzantines might innovate, reform their military, and modernize their administration, leading to a period of unexpected cultural and technological flourishing. The Ottoman Empire, rather than conquering the city outright, might engage in more trade and diplomacy with a surviving Constantinople. This could foster a different kind of Ottoman expansion, one less focused on conquest and more on economic and political influence. This scenario could lead to a more complex and potentially tolerant religious landscape. A surviving, albeit weakened, Christian capital within a predominantly Muslim sphere might necessitate greater religious accommodation and multiculturalism, setting a different precedent for coexistence. Europe's balance of power would also be significantly altered. A Byzantine buffer state would prevent direct Ottoman pressure on Central Europe for longer. Italian city-states, still benefiting from trade with Constantinople, might retain their prominence for a longer period. Now let us speculate on a more radical divergence. What if Byzantine weakness, even without the fall of Constantinople, allowed for the emergence of an entirely new, powerful entity in the East? Perhaps a revived Persian Empire or a formidable Slavic kingdom rises to challenge both Byzantium and the Ottomans. The Eastern Mediterranean would transform into a volatile battleground, a crucible of competing empires. This clash of new and old powers would forge complex alliances, constantly shifting and reshaping the geopolitical map. This scenario would undoubtedly lead to a dramatically different religious and cultural landscape. The interaction, or clash, of these diverse civilizations, Byzantine, Ottoman, and the new Eastern power, would create unique syntheses and conflicts, altering the very fabric of identity. Global trade networks would be profoundly disrupted. The traditional routes through Constantinople might be rerouted or contested, leading to new centers of commerce and wealth. This would present both immense challenges and unprecedented opportunities for various nations. European powers would be forced to reassess their entire strategic outlook. With a new powerful player in the East, their alliances and rivalries would shift dramatically, potentially delaying or altering their focus on overseas exploration and colonization. Regardless of the specific survival scenario, the long-term consequences of Constantinople never falling would be staggering, leading to a world almost unrecognizable to us. The age of exploration, for instance, might have unfolded very differently. The historical impetus for finding new sea routes to the east, driven by Ottoman control of land routes, would be diminished. European colonization patterns and discoveries could be entirely different. The scientific revolution, too, would likely be altered. The flow of knowledge, the intellectual currents, and the specific challenges that spurred scientific inquiry would be different. New discoveries might emerge from unexpected places, or existing ones might be delayed. Europe's political landscape would be fundamentally reshaped. The balance of power between emerging nation-states would be different, without the Ottoman threat pushing them together or apart in the same ways. The very concept of the nation-state might evolve differently. Culturally, the world would bear a greater Byzantine imprint. Its art, architecture, literature, and legal traditions would have continued to evolve and spread, influencing Western culture in ways we can only imagine, creating a richer, more diverse tapestry of human expression. Ultimately, the absence of Constantinople's fall would lead to an unrecognizable modern world. Borders, languages, dominant cultures, and even the very ideologies that define our present would be profoundly different, a testament to the butterfly effect of history. The historical fall of Constantinople represents a profound loss, not just of a city, but of a civilization, a unique culture, and a way of life that had endured for over a millennium. It was the end of an unbroken chain stretching back to ancient Rome. We often forget the people of Constantinople, the artists who adorned its churches, the scholars who preserved ancient texts, the merchants who fueled its economy, and the ordinary citizens who lived and died within its magnificent walls. Their stories, their hopes, and their fears were extinguished in that fateful year. Yet, the enduring legacy of the Byzantine Empire persists. Its art, with its shimmering mosaics and iconic imagery, continues to inspire. Its architecture, from the Hagia Sophia to countless churches, stands as a testament to its grandeur. Its literature and legal codes laid foundations for future societies. We have journeyed through several what-if scenarios, exploring the myriad ways the world might have unfolded had Constantinople never fallen. From a prolonged survival to a gradual transformation or the rise of new powers, each path paints a picture of a dramatically different past, and therefore a different present. The power of alternative history lies not just in its entertainment value, but in its ability to sharpen our critical thinking. It forces us to understand the immense complexity of historical causality and the profound impact of seemingly singular events. What are your thoughts on a world where Constantinople endured? Share your own theories and insights in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through the annals of possibility, please like this video, subscribe to Alternatify for more thought-provoking content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.